May I get in, sir?
Please visit.
Thank you, sir.
Anwesh Mishra.
Yes, sir.
What is your optional subject?
Sir, history.
History.
Yes, sir.
How many attempts you have given earlier?
So this is my first attempt.
You are in first attempt.
Yes, sir.
Hindu.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is date of birth?
Sir, 24th December 2000.
2000.
Yes, sir.
Which district you belong?
Sir, Balangir. Balangir.
Which area?
Sir, proper Balangir district.
Proper Prelims town.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Mishra,
Yes, sir.
you have passed out from Hindu,
Yes, sir.
Delhi University,
Yes, sir.
in history.
Yes, sir.
You have not done your PG.
No, sir.
What are you doing now?
Sir, after graduating, I have been preparing for the civil services examination.
Since you have been graduated from 21,
Yes, sir.
from 21 to 25 you are preparing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is your first attempt.
In the OPSC, sir.
OPSC first attempt.
Yes, sir.
Previously, how many times you have appeared for prelims?
Sir, I have not appeared for the OPSC, but in the UPSC, I have appeared 4 times. I have written the mains 3 times, including this
Mains
year.
3 times.
Yes, sir.
Ah.
Including
Oh,
this
first
year.
time also.
Yes, sir.
But you have not finally come in the final list.
No, sir.
UPSC.
No, sir.
Okay. This year?
I have appeared for the mains. I have appeared for the mains. I am awaiting the results.
You have appeared prelims.
Mains, sir.
No, sorry, mains.
Yes, sir.
History.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Sir, can you say what is the Panchayat Raj system in Odisha?
So the Panchayati Raj system, Odisha was one of the pioneers of the Panchayati Raj system with the Act in 1962. However, after the 73rd Amendment Act in 1993, it has been subsumed under the larger...
It is 73rd or 74th?
So both 73rd and 74th. 73rd is for rural areas, while 74th is for urban areas. After those
Panchayat Raj, yes.
Yes, after those acts came into being, it has been subsumed under the larger constitutional framework of India.
What is the role and responsibility of Jilla Parishad?
So, Jilla Parishad plays a very important role in giving representation to all interests of the district. It helps in providing for the Jilla development plan as well as implementation of various programs and policies of the government. So in that way it is very important.
Can you say why when government is implementing a lot of schemes in the rural areas?
Yes.
Can you say why there is allegations, it is alleged that schemes are not being implemented properly. There is pilferage.
Yes, sir.
What is the reason behind it?
So there are many reasons behind it. The first is the implementation is not very much in tune with transparency and accountability. There's very little control of the public over the methods in which the programs are being implemented. And sir, however, recently with the development of the direct benefit transfer program, these pilferages have been smoothed out to a large extent.
Particularly for development work, most of the places it is alleged that the development project quality is very poor.
Yes, sir.
So what is the reason behind it?
So there are many reasons. The first is there's not a very good standard of devolution as well, so that operationalizers at the grassroots are not very much empowered to do the work in the way that they feel is correct. There's also a lack of accountability because there's a bureaucratic approach to policy making and implementation, which makes sure that the quality of work is not very much important, as the development work is treated as a tick box exercise rather than actual for the benefit of the people.
How can it improve?
So it can improve by implementing both institutional and procedural measures. The Gram Panchayat Development Plan, the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, all of these measures have been taken to increase popular participation, and these measures can help in better implementation of the plans.
But do you think that whenever when implementing a scheme, the persons for whom the scheme is meant are not properly involved in the scheme?
Yes, sir. The involvement has to be in terms of both awareness as well as their participation in the process of feedback and the way they influence policy making in the first place. I think these measures have been taken. There are measures that have been taken to involve them in the larger process, but there is still a lot more to do, sir.
Is it the reason for failure of the implementation of the scheme?
So it is one of the reasons. There are many.
One of the reasons.
Yes, sir.
Suppose you are posted as sub-collector, tahsildar. On which part you will give importance?
So it is very difficult to choose any one part, but my focus would largely be on education and healthcare, sir, because these are two things that once these are lost in the initial stages where the development trajectory takes shape, once these are lost, they are lost to an entire generation. So I think these are very important to take care of.
Do you think that we should give importance in communication?
Sir?
Communication. Development of communication.
So in terms of road transport?
Yes,
sir. These steps have been taken. I think the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana has been very important in expanding connectivity, especially in Odisha. When we travel to the rural areas now, we are largely connected with all year connectivity. So I think our next focus should be on education and healthcare, because infrastructure is taking shape on its own.
As respect to the urbanization,
yes, sir.
As you know that Odisha's urban population,
yes, sir,
as per 2011 census, is around 16.68.
Yes, sir.
Which is in comparison to India, that is 31 point.
Yes, sir.
Why there is a huge gap between this?
So it's largely a product of the lack of economic development that has been taking place. Also, sir, Odisha, especially the western part, has largely been in forested areas with a large habitation of tribal population. So that is one of the reasons why the rural population is larger than the national average, at around 83%.
But now it is seen that urbanization in Odisha, there is fast moving.
Yes.
Why?
Sir, because of greater economic development, our per capita income has increased by more than 3 times in the last 25 years. So that has led to a larger concentration of people in urban areas. And like coming from Balangir, I have personally seen the greater extent of construction and economic activities around the towns, and a larger migration of population to urban areas because of better economic facilities as well as education and healthcare. So that is one of the reasons why there has been greater urbanization.
You studied from Hindu College, University of Delhi.
Yes.
How many colleges are there under Delhi University?
So there are many colleges. I am not being able to recall the exact numbers.
Okay, all right. You have not given OPS in your preference list. Don't you like this job?
So there are many reasons. First is I don't find myself very comfortable in the policing job, and the second reason is, sir,
Why?
Sir, I am more inclined towards intellectual activities in terms of my the nature of work that I want to do. And sir, I also have a flat feet, and I have other irreversible conditions that make me ineligible for the police service.
Okay, your health conditions are quite understandable. And that intellectual part, don't you think they do intellectual job? police
Sir,
persons, because
there is
law and order, maintenance, security, these are very important.
Yes, sir. It is important, and there is an intellectual element to it. But I find myself more comfortable in areas where there are more ideas involved in implementation and that sort of thing.
Oh. History optional, right? Odisha re Prajamandal movement ro kon impact padithila?
So the Prajamandal movement was very important in integration of princely states in Odisha, especially since many of the states had held out even after independence. So in January 1st of 1948, many of the states came together to finally sign the instrument of accession and become a part of the Indian Union.
Okay. Recently, there are just some changes in the GST slab rate.
Yes.
By the finance minister announced all those things. Do you think it is really required?
Yes, sir. The GST reforms have been have been an important part of the larger fiscal structure of India because ever since the implementation of GST 7-8 years ago, it has been seen that there are many things that need to be ironed out. So this is an important measure to rationalize the structure so that the things that are necessary for the people are not taxed heavily and the luxury items are taxed at an appropriate rate.
Okay, like GST is like it is many indirect taxes are subsumed to form GST. In the same way, can we have a direct tax code?
Yes, sir. The Akhilesh Ranjan committee had proposed a direct tax code, and the government has also announced that it is.
What will be the benefit?
So there will be many benefits because it will streamline the larger structure of direct taxation in India, and it will also help widen the tax base of India, which is currently only around 3%. Yes.
Okay, what do you mean by environmental impact assessment?
Yes, sir. So environmental impact assessment was recommended by the Supreme Court in various judgments and has been implemented under the EIA regulations of 2006. The draft reforms were proposed in 2020, but these were held back later. It comprises of 4 steps: screening, scoping, public appraisal, and then final approval. These are necessary to ensure that sustainable development is kept at pace with economic growth.
All right, over to sir.
Introduce your district.
Sir, Balangir district is in the western part of Odisha. It has a large population and an area around 1 lakh square kilometers. No, sir, I'm sorry. It's around 6,000 square kilometers. It comprises of 3 larger subdivisions and 14 blocks.
Can you be a bit loud? I'm not able to listen.
Sir, Balangir district is in western part of Odisha. It comprises an area around 6,000 square kilometers. It has 3 subdivisions and 14 blocks. It is largely a service-based town with a large tribal population. As the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe population combines to around 37%, it has a large number of tourist places like the Harishankar temple and other areas like the Gandhamardan hills.
Contribution of Balangir to Odisha GDP or Odisha revenue.
Sir, I will not be able to
Which area Balangir contributes for the wealth of Odisha?
So, since it's largely a service-based area, there are not many other economic activities, but there are certain mining pockets in Balangir that contribute to.
And what is the history of Balangir district in relationship to Buddhism?
Sir, Buddhism, it was an important center of Buddhism, especially near the Chausati Jogini and other areas around Kantamanji. There were many Buddhist areas.
Chausati Jogini temple, is it related to Buddhism?
So there are areas around it where there were Buddhist meditative places, and especially the Mantrayanism sect of Buddhism that was very prevalent in that area.
So, which one, according to history, Shaktaism was relieved by Buddhism, or Buddhism has impacted Shaktaism so that was suppressed? Which one overpowered which one?
Sir, I think the various cultural streams like Shaktism and Buddhism, they coexisted and they impacted each other in a similar way. I think, however, that the larger introduction of tribal themes into both these features created a churn in religious.
Which was prior, Shaktism or Buddhism?
Sir, Buddhism was prior.
So, Shaktism came after Buddhism or Buddhism came after this?
Sir, Shaktism came after Buddhism.
How do you justify that?
Sir, because Saktism was a result of the larger evolution of tribal and cultic practices after the Gupta period, but Buddhism existed prior to that.
Okay, and there was a time when Odisha was the state religion was Jainism. When is that? Can you throw some light on that?
Sir, during the time of Kharavel, Jainism was very prevalent in Odisha, as we can still see in the caves of Hathi Gumpha caves. So that was the time when Jainism was the mainstream religion.
And what is the reason behind it? Why he declared it is a state religion? It was declared a state religion at that point of time, right?
Yes, sir.
And why do you think it was that?
So it was largely a result of political patronage that the kings wanted to
For
get.
example,
Sir, Hathi Gumpha caves mention that Kharavel himself brought back the images of Tirthankaras from the Magad region when he conquered that place. So that is an example of how he wanted to get legitimacy from the religion for his own political purpose.
why both the religions, which was once in its prime, faded like anything. Now we don't see Buddhist people in Odisha. Very rare, 0.02%. And so is Jainism. Can you give some valid reasons why they receded like that? When it was the prime center, from the history, Odisha is earning revenue right now because showing the Buddhism camps at that. But why people are not there?
So there are many reasons why Buddhism as a religion faded out in Odisha, especially because of its larger predominant structure. I think one of the major reasons is the larger scholasticism that came into Buddhism, especially after the 1st century BC, because of the use of Sanskrit and other elite practices that differentiated it from the common people and prevented its larger.
No, that was the reason why Buddhism came into existence.
No, sir, I'm talking about the period after, when it became an elite religion.
Yeah.
So that is the reason why it was distanced from the people, and that the space was filled up by larger bhakti cults like Vaishnavism and other religions, which came in.
Is it because of that language culture? Because to me, Buddhism came into existence revolting against Brahminism. Is it the same cause that killed it?
Sir, Buddhism came into existence.
Just because of that, okay.
Yes, sir.
What killed it?
Sir, it was killed in Odisha in terms of its impact, because the religions that it had opposed, like Brahmanism, they were able to popularize themselves by using various bhakti terminologies and ideas.
How can that be when Jagannath himself was historically told by eminent historians that it is a part of Buddhism, the Jagannath cult itself,
Yes, sir.
and Jagannath temple itself, and there are sufficient enough evidence to show that Lord Jagannath, that Vigraha contains that a part of Buddhism, right?
Sir, my explanation for that would be that these were all efforts at appropriation of various.
Propagation of media?
No, sir.
Then
I meant to say appropriation of various regionally prevalent ideas and religions, so as to get wider legitimacy for the specific practices. So Vaishnavism did use various elements of Buddhism in order to make itself more popular.
okay. Coming back to your Stanford University, you have taken. What do you understand by diplomacy? What is diplomacy?
So diplomacy is the use of treaties, negotiations, and discussions to implement various to make a conclusion out of various geopolitical challenges that persist between nations, and to ensure that war is prevented and peace is prevailed.
Has it prevented? It could not prevent Ukraine war. It could not prevent Islam. So, what is the role of diplomacy? What it is doing? 2.5 years we are looking at the Ukraine war, right?
Yes, sir.
Why diplomacy failed here?
Sir, diplomacy failed here because I think the Ukraine war should not be looked at as a particular event in itself, but the culmination of a larger process of dissolution of the
So diplomacy should have prevented it. Na? Everybody was aware about that.
Yes, sir. Diplomacy, I think.
It neither prevented the war nor it could stop the war even after that.
Yes, sir. So I think there were various efforts at diplomacy. Even just before the invasion, a month before the invasion, President Putin had sent a special treaty to the European Union, which was rejected by the European Union because it wanted to prevent it to prevail its open door policy towards Ukraine. I think there was a certain hard-headedness in the European Union and American approach to the issue that was not conducive to diplomacy.
What is a persona non grata?
So, a persona non grata is essentially a person who is not entertained or not accepted in a particular place. It's especially used in terms of diplomatic language to ensure that a particular person or personnel in the embassy is removed from the country because it is alleged that that person is engaging in non-diplomatic activities, especially related to intelligence.
Relating to?
Intelligence and other.
Okay. What is the prompt mechanism?
Sorry?
Prompt mechanism.
So, prompt mechanism related to AI. Yes, so the prompt mechanism is essentially a way to get a result from an artificial intelligence model through a chatbot. It means to give a particular message to the chatbot to which it responds by using its own machine learning and neural learning processes.
What is its importance?
So it is.
Supposing you are asking a question to ChatGPT, I am asking the same question to ChatGPT. Yes. Why we are getting two different answers?
Yes, sir. Artificial intelligence is not a particular calculative model or formula that gives the same response. So, based on the training data that it has used and the minute differences in the prompt itself, it gives various different outcomes.
So that means the very exact words. It is just use of words, or it is priming of words.
Sir, it is a combination of both, I think. Because there are models that.
Good. Yes. This answer is good. So my final question: why India has not opened an embassy of Balochistan yet?
Sir, I think for the same reason that we have not allowed a Pakistani embassy in Kashmir, sir. I think it will be a violation of. It will be a breach of international relations, and also because we have already accepted that Balochistan is a part of Pakistan in various treaties, so it will be a violation of those agreements.
That's it from my end.
I have one question.
Yes.
Recently, you have heard that Government of Odisha has implemented Subhadra.
Yes. Yes.
Previously, there were a lot of schemes.
Yes.
Welfare schemes.
Yes.
Now, welfare schemes are less and free schemes are more.
Yes.
And Subhadra is a part of the free schemes.
Yes.
What is the impact
Yes.
on our economic position of the state?
Yes, sir. So the concept of freebies is very important in terms of maintaining fiscal stability and subnational sovereignty. I think it's very important to understand that freebies, when they do not give an adequate return in terms of human capital formation, are a bad thing because they also lead to fiscal drain of the state, sir. But considering that Odisha as a state has the best budget status in India, I think we have a little bit of headroom in giving such subsidies, especially because they help the marginalized section like women develop specific empowerment in terms of economic choices and capabilities.
But you have used marginalized.
Yes.
But do you know how the people, ladies, those who have been selected in Subhadra,
Sir,
process of selection?
Sir, I'll have to look at the exact modalities.
Almost, as I know, they have opened the door.
Okay.
And anyone, they have applied and they've got first and second installment.
Okay. So
What will be the impact in future?
Yes, over a long term that will not be sustainable because it will lead to large drainage of the public resources,
Public resources.
especially because we are now at an economic stage where capital expenditure is going to be very important in the coming years. So rather than spending it on direct benefit transfers, we should use it on capital expenditure so that future economic growth has a multiplier effect.
Yes. How can we prevent it? What is the process to check?
Sir,
What suggestion we can give to government that don't open Pandora's box?
yes.
What is the modus operandi for selection?
So there will have to be a governance mechanism in which sunset clauses can be introduced in the schemes itself, and so there will also have to be a political measure in terms of a coordination between the political parties to not to ensure that there is no rampant use of these freebies, and the manifestos are regulated in a way such that there is not a misuse of public resources.
ठीक अच्छे सो फीडबैक पार्ट को आसवा
Yes.
आउ टिके लाउडली कहबे
Okay.
आउ कॉन्फिडेंटली टिक पहले बेटर
नहीं तुम कहला पर भी तुम लाउड हो न बाय डिफॉल्ट यू आर स्लो दैट इज फाइन बट इंटरव्यू टिके कहबो दिस इज नेसेसरी
Okay.
see you are answering good but if you are not audible to me then I might take it otherwise.
Yes.
Otherwise it is totally
It is
अदरवाइज नॉलेज पार्ट जो देखा नॉलेज भलो अछि
knowledge.
कहि परतुंदी आपण प्राय क्वेश्चन
your understanding is also
You
good.
can loudly speak.
Yes.
दीटा इंपोर्टेंट एडवाइस एटी गोटेला आपण जो अचीवमेंट गुडा कटी एते बड़ बड़ 3-4टा लिखिचंती यू वर्क इन AI awakening course from Stanford University ऑफ लंडन
But सेठी
Then,
UPSC रे इत्ते लिखिबा उचित नहीं.
आपण या पर जदी कॉन्फिडेंट आंसर दे पारि
हाँ.
कॉन्फिडेंट जदी आपण के मैटर मते जणा अछि
Okay,
मेंबर
हाँ.
ग्लोबल यूथ इंडिया नेदरलैंड्स यूथ फोरम
हाँ.
एवरी इंडो नेदरलैंड रिलेशनशिप बायलैटरल रिलेशनशिप ऊपर क्वेश्चन आसी ना सही पार्ट देखिबे करंट अफेयर
UPSC रे जो आपण लिखुଛନ୍ତି हॉबीज इत्ते लिखन.
हाँ सर. हाँ सर. सर एक्चुअली मु सेकंड डैफ पर्यंत पहुंची नथली एथर फर्स्ट टाइम से माने डैफ आग माने फर्स्ट प्रीलिम स्टेज रे ही ए सब मागी छथि तो माने मु लिखि जे किंतु एडिट करियर ऑप्शन अछि कोन.
अच्छा.
ऑनलाइन नो प्रॉब्लम सो ये पार्ट देखिबे आपण करंट अफेयर एंड अचीवमेंट्स इदिरा पार्ट देखंतु
এটা ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ क्वेश्चन UPSC रे केते मार्क होथला मेंस रे तो फाइनल आपण करथि.
सर लास्ट ईयर गोटे मार्क रहि जायथि.
गोटे मार्क.
हां.
ता पूर्व थर
सर ता पूर्व थर मोर माने काफी टे गैप थिले बिकॉज़ प्रिपरेशन टाइम बहुत कम.
ओके. यू आर फाइन. बट टिके
आपण 6टा अटेम्प्ट 4टा देई सरलेन आउ दीटा अटेम्प्ट मु कहबी एटी एडवाइस करियो कि भाबी चिंती के दियो विशेष नष्ट करंतु ने अटेम्प्ट एज अछि आपनकर बहुत ना अब 2032 पर्यंत आपण दे परियो परीक्षा अटेम्प्ट मात्र 2टा बुझ परतन 2032 पर्यंत आपण परीक्षा दे परियो
रे थर तो देई छंती.
हां. हां सर.
रिजल्ट विल कम बाय मे. पूर्व आपण अप्लाई करियो.
हां सर. नेक्स्ट. हां.
तो भाबी चिंती.
मैं 2032 कोन 33 आपण डिसेंबर जन्म होइजन 2033 पर्यंत आपण पाखरे समय अछि अटेम्प्ट वेस्ट करंत मन देख दियंत आपण हे जो ब्राइट कैंडिडेट हे जो आपण
UPSC
All the best.
किछ प्रॉब्लम किंतु इटा होछ प्रिपरेशन जदी भाबु छंती.
हां सर. ठीक है.
ठीक अछि ऑल द बेस्ट
Okay.
ऑल द बेस्ट.
Thank you sir. Okay.